just saying, what part of California did you move to?
Pasadena, California, which is like 25 minutes from Los Angeles. Pasadena,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And so what was it? I mean, Pasadena, for those who might know, it has a massive stadium where they did the Super Bowl, goodness,
Yes.
in 2019, 1993, was it 90, yes, 93, Michael Jackson did the amazing Super Bowl, and you do something called the Rose Bowl. So what was it like moving to Pasadena from Indiana?
Well, I think my mom was well, she's the one that started this whole troop thing, if you know her or not. She and I started it. So that's like my best friend right now. But she was just looking for something better. She was a young lady and she wanted to get out of Muncie and find something better. And California was her calling. And she came here and it all started, man.
Okay, okay. I mean, so as I said, when you started, I mean, I'm sure you moved when you were three, so it's not easy to remember what life was like before that. But what kind of what can you remember of your childhood? Whether you decided to be a football player, basketball player, when you or if music became the first calling for you.
Wow. Okay. I do remember that because I
Okay.
wanted to play sports. And and it wasn't one sport. It was boxing, it was football, basketball, gymnastics, track. I wanted to play sports. So it all changed when New Edition came out, man. When they came out and they were young, I was like, wow, what the hell? Excuse my language. What are they doing? What are they
Wow.
doing? And do you remember a show called Putting on the Hits?
No, I was in the UK, so I didn't get to see that, but okay.
Well, it was like a talent search, like an American Idol type of thing, but
Oh,
lip
like Star
syncing.
Search and
You lip
stuff.
sync. So yeah, yeah, but it was lip sync. So I went on there with my group, which is a whole nother group. It wasn't John, Allen, and Steve. It was me, Reggie, Skeeter, Atron, and Stewart. There was a whole different group that went on there, and we won. We won the prize, and I think and we did "Cool It Now" by New Edition, "Cool It Now,"
Wow.
and I think that's when I said, okay, this is a little special than the sports for me. For me, it was a little bit more special than sports, and that's when I changed my mind right then and there.
Did
Yep.
at that point in time, were you guys? Because I know Nerd this year had to cool it down. I mean, that also was massive in the UK. You know, as a little black kid, me watching these kids who looked like me and my age and stuff. But did you at that point were you doing the dance move or just singing to the song, just lip singing to the song, or how did you guys perform?
Well, we lip sync to the song, but we made our own dance moves up. We made our own. We didn't copy no audition. We did our own moves, and we dressed our own way. And that started, man. That started everything right there because we didn't want to. We already knew that no audition was out, so we wasn't going to be exactly like them. We just
Yeah.
wanted to be a little different. I'm talking about on putting on the hits. So we dressed different and made our steps up, man, and came on out and we messed around and won, man.
Wow. Do you remember how old you were around this time?
Maybe 14, 15.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
after the success, what, how, what sparked you to think to go forward with it, to try and actually take it more serious?
Well, we had got a call from this guy named Greg Perret, and he basically said, if you guys can sing, I can probably make you guys famous, possibly. So I
What?
knew we wasn't singers, man. I wasn't gonna. Yeah, he liked the show. He loved what we was doing.
Okay.
So I knew we wasn't singers. I knew that. So I just went on a mission and start finding guys that can really sing, like Steve Russell, Alan McNeil, and John Harrell. I went to them and asked them, "Hey, you want to be in my group?" They already knew of me from going on the TV show, so I was already like popular in the
Okay.
TV show. So when the guy contacted us, and I got like really kind of nervous, like, oh oh man, what am I going to do now? You mess around. It's like this. You go do something, and then it turns into something else, and then that turns into something else. And all along, you wasn't meaning it. You wasn't meaning and prepared to go
Yeah.
to the next level. It was just fun right then and there. But it started going different levels, and I just went and kind of picked the guys. I knew Steve was doing. He was really good at dancing and imitating Michael Jackson. And John can do anything to me. John can do anything, man, just anything. And Alan was a good singer. And me and Reggie, the one that passed away,
Yeah, yeah.
Reggie, we're the only two originals that's from the TV show Putting on Heads. We're the only two originals that started Troop and went on to be successful in Troop. Me and Reggie was the only two guys. The other guys came along after the show. After some guy was interested in this, then that's when Steve and Alan and John came in.
So why did you decide not to keep the work, the five who were on TV? Why didn't the five of you just go ahead and meet up with the guy?
It wasn't no singing going on, man. It wasn't,
Okay, so none of them could sing.
not to start a group. No, no, not at all. Nah.
Oh, oh,
So I went on.
okay.
I used my brain. I started using my brain, man, and I just went on a mission, and I got them together. But the other three guys already knew that they didn't want to go any further than that. They wasn't interested. So it was not a
Uh,
problem to go pick other members. It wasn't a problem because they wasn't interested in it all. But we wasn't a singing group, man. We was more like a lip sync group back
yeah,
then.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
had to
yeah.
change.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I think I remember doing something like that in college. It was easy to lip sync or when Kid and Play were doing their thing, you could dance, do the
Yeah,
moves, but you can't really do the rap. But okay, so yeah, yeah, as
right.
entertainers.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
and so
Strictly entertaining. Just strictly,
y-
huh? Excuse me.
yeah, 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 yeah. That yes, and just being able to entertain and stuff, being able to lip sync and people believing that it's true, but not actually sing.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, but come to think of it, if you think about Mini Vanilli, you guys could have easily have just said, "Hey, man, we could have been the first Mini Vanilli and just lip sync our way to a record deal."
Well, I don't know. If I knew it was possible, I probably would have tried it.
Yeah. Um, but did you were you but with John, Reggie and Alan, did you already know them before you went on the show, or did you just have to did you have to put up ads, or how did you connect with the three of them?
No, I knew him from high school. I knew him from school, from junior high as well, and I knew that they were talented because they would always do talent shows and things like that. So I already knew that they were talented. It's just that when the time came, then I approached them. But yeah, I already knew. I knew they were talented already. Yeah.
Okay. How hard was it to get them to convince them to join your group?
No problem. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because after that show I did, I was a little popular, man. I was kind of like the it thing a little bit. So they had no problem joining me. They had no problem joining me because it was already like I had went on this TV show. Me and my mom put it all together. So they knew I had something, some kind of brain towards the industry. They knew something. So I don't think it was a problem at all. I think they was like, oh yeah, yeah. 'Cause this guy then went a little past all the high schoolers, all the junior highs. I kind of went above them by going on the TV show. So it was kind of
Okay.
easy for them to say yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was easy.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of Halftime Chat. Please remember to subscribe, share, and comment. But most importantly, why don't you become a member of Halftime Chat? We've got amazing videos, amazing perks, and being able to support the channel. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care.
I never participated in that category.
And somewhere in between
us for even loving us, on which I didn't miss you with.
What was it like growing up?
still making an impact on four houses down.
I have a couple of pieces.
Trying to get this one and that one.
That works for you, but just for me,
No. Okay, you okay?
They don't understand what Jonas Boys and men and all spirits.
Play it.
These guys, they all work together.
I mean, I love all different genres.